The phone vibrated once on the couch between us. Just once. Not a call. A message. My wife didn't reach for it. She froze instead, eyes flicking to the screen, then to me, then away like a child who'd knocked over a glass and hoped time would reverse itself. The TV kept talking. A laugh track rolled. Someone else's happiness piped in. "I've been thinking," she said, too calmly. "I want an open relationship." The word open echoed in my skull, like a door already unlocked, like something that had been happening long before she found the courage to name it. I nodded, slowly, didn't blink. "Go wherever you want," I said. My voice surprised even me. Flat, measured. I asked our babysitter out on a date. The air cracked. Her head snapped toward me. Color drained from her face so fast it was almost impressive. "That's not what we agreed," she started, then stopped, because we hadn't agreed on anything. She had just assumed the rules would protect her, that openness only flowed one way. I leaned back and watched her breathe like she was drowning in plain sight. I didn't accuse her. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. The betrayal had been bleeding into our house for months. Late yoga sessions, a new password, a smile she practiced in the mirror and never used on me. I told myself it was stress, motherhood, time. Lies sound kinder when you whisper them to yourself. The babysitter, Emma, was 24, a college graduate, sharp eyes. She noticed everything. She noticed how my wife flinched when her phone lit up, how she disappeared into the bathroom to text, how she came back lighter, humming, empty of us. Emma never crossed a line. She didn't need to. She just answered my questions honestly when I finally asked. "She doesn't talk about you," she said one afternoon, folding tiny shirts with surgical precision, "but she talks about him, like he's a secret she's proud of." That night, I stopped guessing. I didn't hack phones or hire detectives. I watched. I listened. I counted hours. Patterns form when you're patient. And when the phone bill arrived, extra lines, late-night calls to one number, I memorized it. I didn't confront her. I invited her to explain herself. The open relationship was her confession disguised as generosity, a preemptive pardon. She wanted freedom without consequence. I gave her consequence instead. When I asked Emma out, it wasn't lust. It was leverage, a controlled variable, a mirror. We met for coffee, public, bright, boring. I told her the truth, all of it. She listened. She declined anything romantic. "You don't want a date," she said gently. "You want your power back." She was right. The next evening, I placed the printed call log on the table. Just paper, no shouting, no names circled in red. My wife stared at it like it was radioactive. "You already knew," she whispered. "I always knew," I said. "I just waited for you to say it out loud." She cried, apologized, blamed confusion, loneliness, me, the usual ghosts. When that didn't work, she panicked. "You can't date her," she said. "She's in our life. That's crossing a line." I almost smiled. "So was bringing him into our marriage," I said. "You just did it quietly." I didn't touch Emma again after that coffee. I didn't need to. The damage was already done. My wife couldn't unsee the truth. Openness wasn't empowerment. It was exposure. She packed a bag 2 weeks later, not because I told her to, because she couldn't stand living with someone who saw her clearly. Now the house is quiet, controlled, clean. I don't hate her. Hate takes energy. I simply removed myself from the lie and let it collapse on its own. Some people think revenge has to be loud. They're wrong. Sometimes it's just watching someone realize the rules they wrote were never meant to protect them. They were meant to protect me.